So on the transmission cooling line, it was dripping. And I tightened and tightened, it didn't work, so I looked like there was some corrosion at the end, so I pulled it back, cleaned it, and there is a little pitted hole right at the end. So I'm gonna have to fill it with some JB Weld, a tiny bit of JB Weld, because I can't pull the hole. I can't pull the hose over to cover that tiny hole. So I'm gonna have to like do a little JB Weld thing to it. See, I just wiped it with my finger. I thought oil was leaking because I got all this wetness and stuff here. Alright, so the JB Weld, I couldn't get it to stick to the damn metal. I guess because it's presently kind of leaking, so I used gas tank repair, which doesn't care if stuff is leaking on it. Except this stuff that I use takes an hour to cure compared to 5 minutes of the JB Weld. So that's a pain in the ass. Could have swore it was Permatex gas tank sealer. Could have swore I've had gas tank sealer that sealed in 5 minutes before. I've sealed ones that have been leaking. So anyway, yeah, that was corroded. It looks like someone previously, I think I had my transmission fluid changed, and I'm kind of suspicious that they used these lines. It looked like there might have been some sort of tape, green stuff tape on there, that they knew that that leak was there and used some sort of sealing tape or something, which makes me to think I do have a pipe sealer. If this doesn't work, I should try that pipe sealer. Okay. I couldn't get that stuff to bond. But what basically I did is I cleaned off all the corrosion. I pulled the pipe, I pulled the hose just to the tip. Just to the tip, because I don't know how to get new transmission fluid in here, so I didn't want to take the hose off. I got it to the tip, cleaned it all off, cleaned off all the corrosion. And then I was like, maybe if I just yank on the line, I can get it to go farther. And I did. I got it to go a 1/4 inch farther. So then I got it, and I put the original right at the nipple, held it, put it right at the nipple, and then I got this one. This fatter one is right over where the leak is. I got that nice and snug up there, so it's not leaking now. So the best thing, the key thing is to get all the corrosion off there, because it makes the pipe non-round, and it doesn't matter how tight you put a new one on there, it's not going to clamp all the way around the tube. So with it all clean, it was able to totally clamp and seal that, so we're good. Now, I don't know how to get more transmission fluid in. I probably have to read up on that. I think I saw on the forums they said how to do it. Because I've probably dripped by how wet this thing is under here, and it drops. It was dripping, which was so odd. I never had a car drip in a while. I was like, what is all this dripping? And it only leaks when it's on, because that's when there's pressure. So I'm guessing I might have lost at least a quart, a minimum of a quart. I can't remember if this thing has been shifting a little odd or not. But I guess I'll keep an eye on it. If it's shifting fine, I won't even bother, because that would mean it's only down a quart or half a quart. because I'd like touched the drop and I'm looking at it and it looked like oil and I was like, how is this oil brand new looking? Because then I checked the oil dipstick and my oil's not low, but my oil's a little brown because I got 6,000 on it. So I was like, that can't be oil. It can't be engine oil. And then finally I traced it and saw this tube all soaking wet. And I was like, oh, damn. So, by the way these two hoses look, I kind of think the shop that changed my fluid for me took these hoses off. And it looked like there was green stuff sticking out the front of that, which wasn't corrosion, it was like a greenish tape. It was like somebody tried to repair this before and then the repair went bad. Alright. Oh, she misses Fran.
Photobomb!
Hey, buddy. So, we got this virus thing going around, and I really need some toilet paper because it's giving me the runs in my back end area. Yeah. I don't know what to do about all this. I could probably use this bandana to wipe my bum, maybe. Alrighty then. Bro. I'm not your guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. Okay then.